Hey up, welcome back. This is part 2 of building a safety gate. Right, just a quick recap. This is what I did in part 1. Showed you how to build a frame like this. Nice rounded corners on bottom. So now what we need to do is put the wood inside it and put some down sections on it as well. So let's get set up for that. Right, what I'm going to do is just set this up. This is the wood that I'm going to be putting inside it. So just done a little mark on that section of wood that I've got it on. I'm going to put a load of these together wide enough, and I'm going to put this on top and just simply draw around it and then cut it out. I think that'll probably be the easiest way of doing that. And then when I've done that, I can figure out whereabouts I'm going to put the up sections of, if we go around here, I think this is what I'm going to use for that. So let's stick you on a time lapse while I sort that out then. Right, so that is, I'll just zoom you out a little bit. That's pretty much what it's going to be. I had to sort of go through them. There were some really crappy sections, so luckily I bought more than what I needed, and I've just picked the best pieces out. And I've had to just shuffle them about a little bit just so I can actually cut. The section that I'll cut out will be the best piece of wood that I can get out of it. So I'm going to draw around that now and then cut it out. So yeah, we'll go back on time lapse while I do that. Right, don't know if you can see that I've drawn around it, then I've just taken 5mm off the side. That should give me a bit of clearance all the way around it, and I'll probably end up like putting some silicone around once it's in, you know, just to hold it in place better. So I'm going to cut that out now. I don't know whether to use jigsaw or whether to use this. I've not really done much work with this, so I think I might just set this up, do it with that, see how that goes. Right, numbered them all up so I know I'm going to get them back in order. Got this set up, got my little extraction unit. It doesn't fit, so I've just like pushed it in. It'll be better than not. So I'll stick you on a time lapse over here and get all them cut out, see how this turns out. that's looking quite good now. And note to self, next time I use this, make sure I tighten the blade up before I press start. Yeah, it popped blade off because I didn't tighten it. So let's get this in frame now, see how it looks. Hey, look at that. Don't look too bad at all, that, does it? So now I can literally just do one in the middle, do another one here and another one here. And I think that would be plenty enough. So I'll get 3 bars now ready for welding in, just to break it up a little bit. Right, so just cut one length off, and I'm beginning to wonder whether it looks better without. I'm not entirely sure. So if I just imagine like that. So if I just show you half at gate. Obviously another one there. Or without. I have no idea. I'll have a think about it. We'll come back to that. Right, so I've cut them other ones down to size, and I've asked Gaffer, the wife, see what she thinks of it. She likes either, but she thinks this looks better, so this is how I'm going to go with it. I'm going to get these welded in place next, so I'll set up for that now. Right, so that's the next stage done. What we need to do now is fix it in there. I was thinking about maybe putting some rivets all the way around it, but to be honest, I don't think I'm going to do that. It'd take a hell of a long time to make all them rivets and drill it all and rivet it all up. So what I might end up doing is just making another little frame, same as this, out of some thinner material what I've got, just to sandwich it together, and then I can just weld it shut, sort of thing, and that should hold it all in place then. Right, just nipped to B&Q, got a few essentials. These were on offer, 10p each, so it were rude not to grab a few of them while I were there. They'll always come in handy. Now I'm going to stain the wood, this medium oak. I'm going to paint the frame satin black, and I've decided I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to glue the panel, the wooden panel, into the frame. I think making another frame to fit in it, it's just adding more weight to it, and I'm wanting to try and keep the weight down a bit. Now, it don't really matter so much what the back side looks like, as long as the front side looks nice. That's the main thing that I'm aiming at. I was going to buy the hardware, like hinges and a locking mechanism and that from B&Q while I was there, but it'd have cost about 15 quid, and to be fair, I can make my own that'll be a lot better. So I've decided I was going to plan on finishing this in this video and just have it as a two-parter, but I'm not going to now. I'm going to do a three-parter. I'm going to actually finish this in this one, and then I'm going to make all the hardware in part 3 and get it fitted. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. So I'm going to take this out now. I'm going to spray the frame, stain the wood, get it glued in place, and then we can start making all the hinges and everything for it after that in part 3. Just thought I'd show you a difference. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? Right, back on time lapse then. Right, looks very nice. Might get one more coat just to make it a little bit darker, but I don't know yet. I don't know. This is the frame, nice and sprayed up. So I'm going to leave it to dry overnight. We'll have a look at it tomorrow and probably glue it all together, and then I can start making all hinges for it then. Right, so next day I did give this another coat off camera last night, so it's both been drying overnight. It is relatively cold again in here this morning. So what we're going to do now is we're going to glue that into the frame, clamp it all up, and then I can make all the hardware to fit it. Right, looks like this wood might have swollen a little bit, struggling to actually fit it in now. So I think I might just run round edge of wood with grinding disc or something like that, just to whip off a bit more material, get it so it fits better. Not a big problem, but we'll crack on, we'll get that done. Right, sorted that out. What I'm going to do now is run a bead of this whatever it is, adhesive stuff, all the way around, and then I'm going to lay it on and clamp it down. Hopefully that should be good enough to hold it in place. So let's crack on with that now then. Right, hopefully leave that to dry, that should be alright. Run out of clamps, I do need to invest in some more. I did have a look for some of these when I went to B&Q for alt paint and stain, but they didn't have none in, so I'll have to order some, I think. It's a little bit more, just needs cleaning out of there. But that don't look too bad, that, does it? So let's crack on and make all hardware for it now. Well, in the next video anyway. Right, well, thanks for watching part 2. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I wish I could have done it all in one video, but it would have been really long, and I wanted to show exactly how I do it all. So to watch part 3, I'm going to be doing a bit of forging and what have you, making some hinges and a nice latch for it. So you can subscribe here, hit that bell icon so you don't miss it, and while you're waiting there's some more videos here. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.